Welcome to the SEO.co Search Engine Optimization Podcast. Digital marketing essentials and next-level tactics. From off-site and on-site optimization to persuasive selling and everything in between. You'll learn actionable tips on what it takes to outright and outrank your competition.
Welcome back to another episode of the SEO.co podcast. Today, we're continuing the series, How to Increase Average Order Value in E-commerce, and we're picking up the list, 12 Tactics for Increasing Average Order Value. If you were with us last episode, you got the first 4. Let's dive into the rest. Number 5, product bundles. Why sell a customer one product when you can sell them 3? It's obviously not that easy, but there is one simple way to increase your chances of increasing the average order size. It's called product bundling. With product bundles, you sell a customer multiple related products as part of a package and give them a discount for purchasing all of the items in a single order. For this approach to work, the discount can only be presented when all items are purchased as a collective set. If the customer attempts to purchase an item individually, they pay full price. An example of a product bundle for a sporting goods website would be a T-ball starter set. While a customer could purchase a baseball glove for $20, a baseball bat for $25, and a pair of cleats for $30, individually for a total of $75, the bundle knocks the price down 20% to just $60. The idea is that most customers would only purchase 1 or 2 of these items individually, but when presented as a bundle, they feel like they're getting the third item for nothing. So instead of getting the customer to spend $45 to $55, you're increasing the transaction to $60. That's a 9 to 33% increase. Number 6, monthly subscriptions. Subscription business models are amazing. However, we don't typically view them as part of an e-commerce sales strategy, but perhaps we should. Monthly subscription services are a great idea if you sell products that need to be replenished on a regular basis. This gives you a predictable stream of revenue and basically locks you into long-term profits. Subscriptions can also be used to sell ancillary products associated with your core products. For example, let's say you sell dog food. You could cross-sell your customers into a monthly subscription box that delivers new varieties of dog treats and a premium newsletter on how to train dogs even as they age. Both of these low-overhead items can move the AOV dial. Number 7, customer loyalty programs. Most e-commerce companies think about customer loyalty in terms of increasing customer lifetime value. And while it's certainly great in this regard, it can also be a powerful tool for increasing AOV. Most loyalty programs offer some form of a discount or other perk. Plus, the simple fact that they're a part of the program makes them automatically feel a greater sense of connection to the brand. It's for both of these reasons that loyal customers spend 120% more than new customers on an annual basis. Number 8, use shopper browser history. Amazon, Walmart, and other e-commerce giants do a phenomenal job of leveraging a customer's browser history to continue targeting them with products. As you know, only a percentage of customers purchase a product the first time they view a product listing. Many shoppers view a listing, leave, return a few hours later, leave again, and then finally make a purchase sometime over the next 24 to 72 hours. Sometimes it happens days or weeks later. By prominently showing a customer the products they've previously viewed, you're able to keep these products top of mind. One of the best ways to do this is by presenting a small banner or prompt during the checkout process. You might even combine it with a discount and encourage customers to add previously viewed products to their order. The customer has already been anchored to the higher price. The discount makes the offer relevant and attractive. Number 9, segment your list. Your customers can't all be lumped into one big category. Though it's nice to know the overall AOV for all customers, it may be more beneficial to zero in on specific segments. In particular, you should segment your email list based on 3 categories: high spenders, average spenders, and low spenders. When you know who your high, average, and low spenders are, it allows you to tailor better offers to each customer. You know your high spenders will likely be more responsive to upselling and cross-selling. Your low spenders, on the other hand, will require a more strategic and incremental approach. With lists segmented, your offers, promotion, and email copy become personalized and dynamic. You see an uptick in each group without causing unnecessary attrition by presenting irrelevant and unappealing offers. Number 10, use FOMO. Fear is one of the most powerful emotions a buyer can experience. Customers will do almost anything to avoid the possibility of future regret. And this is why FOMO, or the fear of missing out, can be such a lucrative tool. There are plenty of ethical ways to use FOMO. It's often combined with urgency and/or scarcity to up the ante and get people to push past the logical analysis phase and make a quick purchase. It can also be used in conjunction with upsells and cross-sells to get people to increase the size of their transaction. Number 11, offer add-on support. We discussed upsells earlier, but add-on support deserves its own section. It's particularly lucrative if you sell electronics or a product that requires assembly. The great thing about add-on support is that you can easily calculate the ROI. For example, let's say you're selling a brand new device that most of your customers haven't seen before. You know that a certain percentage of these customers will require assistance getting it set up for the first time. So you decide a customer support add-on would be worth it. Based on experimentation, you find that it takes an average of 30 minutes for someone on your team to walk the customer through the setup. From a payroll perspective, you're paying $10 for this half hour. However, you know that you can charge $20 for the service. And just like that, you've increased the AOV by $20 and your profits by $10 for that product. And number 12, improve your guarantee. Returns are a pain in the rear, and unfortunately, the e-commerce industry is rife with them, much more than other industries. But ignoring them is not the answer. For better or worse, you operate in an industry that's defined on Amazon's terms. If Amazon does something, it automatically becomes the standard. If you don't at least account for this, you're doing yourself a disservice. Amazon has generous return policies and makes the process a breeze. Customers know this and are actually willing to purchase more because they know they have the option of returning items. But guess what? Only a small percentage actually do. Because no matter how simple Amazon makes it, it's still a hassle. Customers think to themselves, is it really worth doing all of this just to get $15 back on my card? By offering free returns and money-back guarantees, you instantly build trust with your audience and casually encourage them to purchase more. The less risk there is, the wider the wallet opens. Think about it like this. If you're able to increase your average order value by 10% simply by offering a better guarantee, would it be worth it? You'd have to track the returns and how much they cost you, but the answer will almost always be yes. Once you increase your average order value to a healthy number that you're comfortable with, you can shift your focus to generating more customers. Remember, this is where the exponential growth kicks in. And how do you generate more customers? It's all about traffic. Driving traffic to your e-commerce site is the game of experimentation. Every website will have different results with different strategies. It depends on your niche, budget, branding, and other factors. Some common sources of new traffic generation include paid traffic. Facebook ads or Google AdWords are excellent sources of traffic in the e-commerce niche. And unlike other markets with high-ticket offers, you can usually acquire customers without a significant acquisition cost. Next, email list. One of the best ways to drive traffic to a website is via email. Building an email list takes time and money, using paid traffic to an opt-in with a lead magnet, but it can be highly profitable in the long term. It gives you the ability to reach out to your customers directly without having to rely on some other intermediary. Third, social media. Social media users also happen to be e-commerce shoppers. There are a variety of strategies you can use here, including building up an organic social media presence, using Facebook groups, or even trying your hand at Facebook Marketplace listings as a way of getting people into your brand ecosystem. And lastly, organic search. The fourth leg is organic search. It's the most time-consuming part of the process, but it can be an absolutely powerful driving force. Paid traffic, email marketing, and social media are all excellent short-term sources of fuel, and they work indefinitely. But if you can reach the point where you have both paid and organic going at the same time, that's where everything takes off. Once you dial in your AOV and increase your traffic, revenue will start increasing in an exponential fashion. And at this point, all it takes is small incremental gains and your business will be set for the long haul. At SEO.co, we believe in helping e-commerce businesses grow with the big picture in mind. Our goal is to supply you with organic streams of traffic that continue to generate revenue at scale for many years to come. To learn how we leverage white hat link building services to help you grow, simply contact us today at SEO.co. And that's all we've got for this series. Thanks again for listening to the SEO.co podcast, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Thank you for joining us on the SEO.co podcast. We appreciate your time. Be sure to rate, review, and subscribe to the show and visit SEO.co for more resources based on today's topic, as well as access to more podcast episodes to help you improve your site's long-term SEO success.